gold was $200 an ounce, and our favorite ladies of the day, Bonnie Anderson, Wonder Woman Linda Carter, and Suzanne Summers. Also in that year, we were listening to the Commodores, 3 Times a Lady, lots of Bee Gees, Saturday Night Live, Saturday Night Fever, and the Commodores, 3 Times a Lady. That's the era that Barbara Ann, her 44 motor yacht Trojan, was designed, built, and launched. We're sitting here on the foredeck, and we're going to do a walk-around tour of her. The lady's name is Barbara Ann. Coming down along the starboard side, we can just see how wide this walkway is. We've got a nice mid-thigh handrail, safety rail right there. Grab rails along the deck also. Enter the vessel through these wing doors on either side and into the aft deck area. We see we've got lots of seating with storage underneath. We also have access to the transom through the center there. We've got a nice varnished floor with which can be updated with a little TLC. I have the back of the vessel partially open. We see it's protected with isinglass and the windscreen to allow light and air into the vessel and still afford one's privacy. There we have access to the upper station, and here we have a wet bar. Moving forward, we see the lower helm with the electronics up above. We've got a nice double wide seat here, stainless steel ship's wheel, shifters and throttles, dual gauges. The hour meters are showing 2,030 hours. Here we have our water temperature, oil pressure, gear pressure, tachometers. On this side we have our volts, fuel tanks also. The electronics on this vessel are a little bit dated. We do have a hailer. We have a Raymarine radar, a small Garmin GPS, an Alpeco VHF radio, distance speed navigator, and a SciTech automatic direction finder. More of our switches are right up here. Keep in mind, when this vessel was built, we were all enthralled with Space Invaders. Here we are at the upper station on Barbara Ann. We see we've got double wide companion seating, storage chest there. Quick view below. At our helm, we've got gauges, shifting, throttle, VHF radio, Venturi windscreen, those are our solar panels, and a great 360-degree view of Newport Harbor from here. We enter the salon. Down below. This area here measures 10 by 10 with over 6 feet of headroom. In front of us, we've got storage area. We can see where there was once the TV, and in this age of flat screens, we've added one up top here. Looking around, you see we have an awesome view of the harbor and our surroundings. The sofa here can actually be made into a sleeper sofa. Moving forward to the galley, we've got room in the corner for a fuller size refrigerator. This area here is over 3 feet wide with lots of built-in cabinet storage space right here. If you notice, from here, you're always part of the group, part of what's going on. No one's left out. We have a booth-style dinette, which is over 5.5 feet long. Gives us a nice seating room, and that also converts into a sleeper. If you notice, everywhere we have a panel, we've got more storage. Moving forward, at the peak, we have a nice V berth, which when completely filled in is over 7 feet long. In this area here, we have over 6 feet of headroom. Behind the door, we've got hanging storage. We also have dual access into a head right here. Notice how open and spacious this vessel is. To replicate this amount of space on a vessel currently, you'd be looking at spending well over $1 million. Here we are going down to the aft cabin. Down a few steps. This area here, storage to storage, measures a little bit more than 8 feet. And from the head of the bed to this bulkhead, we're at almost 9 feet. If you notice, we have a lot of built-in storage space. We've got a queen-size island bed. So easy to access, just like at home. We've got hanging lockers here and behind the door also. There's a nice ensuite head. Electric toilet, and our shower stall is right here. This cabin area is about the size of a nice hotel room, and if you were on a cruise ship, this is what you would get. So, having viewed Barbara Ann, she was once a lady brand new, renovated along the way, and for you, the new owner, we can make her 3 times a lady. Viewer today, owner tomorrow at South Mountain Yachts.